Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well. Today is going to be a good day. The weather is finally nice outside. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'd like to share with you guys one of my favorite rides in the area, Suck Creek. So we're going to go over there. We're going to have a good time. We're going to shoot a lot of video, and I'd love to show you guys around. So let's pack up. Let's get going. Oh man, it feels nice to be out on this road glide today. Just a beautiful day. Now the weather is calling for the possibility of a little bit of rain, so I brought my rain jacket. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Rain or shine, we are going to do this ride no matter what. So speaking of that, like I told you, we're going over to Suck Creek, which is just a small little ridge slash mountain, about maybe 10 or 15 minutes away from downtown Chattanooga. So we're going to be there fairly soon. It's got so many really cool twisties and photo ops. Just a really neat place to get out and uncork your motorcycle. So we're going to head that direction, and we are going to have a good time when we get there. Shot out of nowhere. All right, let's stop here, top off the tank, empty the bladder. That way we don't have to worry about any of this stuff for the rest of the day. Let's have a good day of riding. All right, here we are at the start of the Suck Creek route, or at least what's the start of it for me. I don't know, this gas station's just a good launching point. So from here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull out onto 27, take a right out of the gas station, and then about half a mile down, you take a left onto Suck Creek, and that's really the start of the route. But it's starting to heat up. It really is beautiful out here today, so gonna be enjoying some of these twists and turns. Let's get out of here. See, like I was saying, now right in front of me, that is Signal Mountain. So we're just right next door to Signal Mountain. But we pulled out of the gas station. You can see how quick that was. And we're just gonna watch out for this traffic coming down the mountain. And we're gonna take this left right here. And just like that, we're on Suck Creek Road. The first few miles on Suck Creek Road, you will notice some heavy industry businesses. Once you pass those, the road opens up nicely and glides right next to the Tennessee River for a while, providing some beautiful scenery before reaching the foot of the mountain and starting some fantastic twists and turns. The 4-mile stretch up Walden's Ridge along Suck Creek is a beautiful ride, and it appears that some new pull-offs have been added, which make it a great location to stop and see the sights. So have you guys ever heard of anything called the Cumberland Trail? Well, the Cumberland Trail actually crosses Suck Creek Road. So let's just say, for lack of a better term, here on the east side, the trail goes back through for miles and miles and miles, connects to Signal Mountain that we talked about recently. You're going to see things like Mushroom Rock. Oh my goodness, they've got a suspension bridge that you can walk across. I used to do a lot of trail running and have been over there, and I'm telling you, it is beautiful. It is a lot of fun, but man, bring your bug spray. I wish I could show it to you. We've got all day, so we ain't in no hurry. Let's see what we can find. here at this curve, this hairpin turn, this is where the guy from Suck Creek Photos usually camps out. It's 12:12, and I think every time I look, his pictures were starting sometimes 1, 2 o'clock. But yeah, right there in that little pull off where that boulder is at, that's usually where he's at. So he's not there. Bummer. What a bummer. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put a picture of the Road Glide here so you guys can at least see what he does. No, not the Road Glide, the ST. There we go. Now, once you pass the Suck Creek Photographer, you're going to run into a few more twists and turns like we're doing here. What's cool about this, you get right over the ridge cut, or the ridge, and it's going to take you into this little southern town called Whitwell. Now, if you see it spelled out, it's Whitwell, but here everybody calls it Whitwell. So if you say Whitwell, nobody's gonna know what you're talking about. You gotta say Whitwell. So that's I think there's a small little gas station right down here, and that's gonna be our turning around point. I think I want to come back over and do another pass. That was a lot of fun. Quick pit stop at a little gas station here right over on the other side of Walden's Ridge. Days like this, man, I absolutely love living in the South. I don't know if you can see it, but this, I don't want to film these people's home, but this little white house right behind me, I can hear the air conditioner in the window humming, and it's this little tiny white home with this air conditioner just humming away reminds me of my grandparents' house. It's just so wonderful. It's so cool and beautiful out here. I absolutely love it. So a little bit of history about Suck Creek. So why is it called Suck Creek? Well, before the Tennessee River was dammed up, there was a bunch of more water flow in the area, and so there was this vortex that actually became known as the Suck, because a lot of boats and vessels were having a lot of problems getting through that area, and so that's why they called it the Suck, and then the name Suck Creek, and that's what everybody here calls it. All the locals call it. So a little bit of useless walking around knowledge, but it is so beautiful out here, and if you are in the area, man, I just recommend it. So because it's so pretty, let's press on. Some of my observations and thoughts about this Suck Creek ride. Well, I'll tell you this, for starters, you know, it's not near as crowded as the Dragon, or, whoa, did you see that branch just fell? The Dragon or Cherahalla Skyway. So there's not near as much motorcycle traffic, that's for sure. So it feels a little less confined and a little safer, to be honest with you. The road conditions itself are very well maintained, no doubt about it. We've had some pretty gnarly storms come through here, and you can tell where there's been trees downed and that type of thing, but they've got it cleared out. It looks really good, and the little side pull-offs that they've put in, those are fantastic. So let's talk about difficulty level. Difficulty level on this ride, probably somewhere in between 3.5 maybe. It's got a couple of tight little turns and that type of thing, but if you've got any experience riding, you're not going to have any problem maneuvering this road, that's for sure. And then also, one of the things I learned on this one is that if you want to do anything off of the bike, if you want to walk the trails, do some hiking, that type of thing, really put in the research. The places that I saw, man, I am not pulling my bike over on the side of these roads. There is no way. There's just not enough area to feel safe for the most part. See where these guys are? Like, yeah, thanks but no thanks. So just keep that in mind. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this afternoon ride with me. I have had a lot of fun. It's been fantastic, and I look forward to doing it again. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the way down the mountain. You guys be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.